Welcome back, anybody. On the mill right now we've got a black cherry that was brought over by a customer, and we're going to be cutting it into 4/4 material. The blade we're using is a Wood-Mizer 4-degree double hard blade. Because I don't use the mill's quarter scale, and because this is cherry, I'm using the Hardwood quarter scale values, and I've got the AcuSet programmed into 1 1/8 inch thick boards. You have to admit, I make this look real easy, don't I? You see, piece of cake. After putting the flat side on the bunks, I go to the AcuSet and select pattern mode. I already have a pattern programmed into AcuSet that will give me all 4/4 boards from the first board to the last board on the bunks. Once I have the pattern selected and push the down lever on the drum switch, AcuSet will automatically lower the saw blade to the first cut location. The first cut location is automatically calculated by AcuSet based on the current blade height. And AcuSet calculates where every cut needs to be made from that point down to the bunk, so that every board coming off is exactly the same thickness. Now tell the truth. I'll bet you didn't figure the cant would rotate as easily as this one did you? The first cut made on this face is an arbitrary height. I try to pick a height that's going to eliminate all of the bark and wane on the first cut. All of the rest of the cuts on this face are in the auto down mode. In auto down mode, as you may or may not know, the starting location is a random height, and the ending location, if you continue all the way through the cant, it will also be at a random height. Look at that, 2 smooth rotations in a row, something you seldom see. On this face, all cuts are going to be made in pattern mode so that every board coming off is exactly the same thickness. In this case, 4/4. When milling softwoods, it's important to know the finished width and thickness of every board you're making. Because I'm milling hardwood, I seldom worry about actual board width. So when I stop the milling process partway through a pattern mode, I don't worry about it. I just rotate the cant as necessary so that I get the best quality lumber. You see me checking the exact height of the top of the cant, which is completely unnecessary because I'm going to put the system in pattern mode. And if you remember what I said about pattern mode, AcuSet will automatically calculate where every cut needs to be made, so checking the starting height is unnecessary. If you take a look at that bottom board, you're going to see that it's a little bit thicker than the board above it. And you're probably wondering how could that happen, since AcuSet is supposed to make all boards the same thickness. The best explanation I can come up with is there was enough stress in the cant to cause the beginning part of the board to bend down a little bit as I was making the cut. The rest of the cut from about a foot or so in all the way to the other end is the proper thickness. It's just the beginning is off a little bit. So that just about wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please consider liking and subscribing. Liking would be great, even though you might not like the video. Like anyway, doesn't cost anything and nobody's ever going to know. So hopefully we'll see you on the next one.